that together, and it's not a good combination.
It doesn't sound like it. It sounds like you got a headache. Not being funny.
No, I know you're not. It's just it's been, like I said, it's been a rough week. It's been taken off of both, and I mean, the good thing is I did have a shot this past Wednesday, so I'm kind of covered. I'm kind of controlled. However, starting, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, I think yesterday I started, running back and forth more than I have been to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know now how much controlled I am. And again, the doctor even said to me, like on Friday, he says, I don't want to alarm you. He says, however, I don't want you getting any worse or severe. He says, and the Crohn's can do something to your liver. He says, I don't want to put you through any more surgeries. He said, so the faster we get this taken care of and we know what's going on, the faster we can put you back on some kind of control. So,
well, it really sounds like you're dragging yourself,
Yeah, it happens.
Well, I can't not do things. I have to, I have to be up. I mean, I have my daughter that I have to look after. And like I said, we did have that funeral on Saturday. And this Saturday I have my niece's wedding. So I have to really somehow gain my strength back to that. As a matter of fact, today I had, and one of the reasons why I was sleeping is I had to take Samantha to the dentist today, and she had to get a tooth extracted. So I had her all pretty much crazy today. So when I said to her at about, I don't know, I think it was about 7:30, I said, come on, let's go lay down and we'll watch TV in bed. And before I knew it, I closed my eyes, and next minute I knew, I heard my phone go off, and it was 9:30, and it was you, Felix. In a way, it's a good thing that you did wake me up, because I have to go play Tooth Fairy.
All right. Listen,
well, the Tooth Fairy could have taken a holiday for a day.
Yeah.
Huh?
The Tooth Fairy could have taken a holiday for a day.
It's a Tooth Fairy day. No, you got to tell them it's Tooth Fairy.
To a 7.5-year-old.
It's Tooth Fairy Day holiday, and she'll be there tomorrow instead. That's all.
Not happening. She would not believe it. I don't even think she believes in the Tooth Fairy.
She just wants the money.
Exactly. She wants the money. She knows what's coming to her. And the Tooth Fairy is very generous in this house. It's $10 a tooth.
What, are you crazy?
You are crazy. The one that she's not going to let you slide on the Tooth Fairy.
I'm going to bring over some of my teeth.
I'm going to bring my whole set of dentures. What do I get for a package deal?
First of all, in today's day and age, and I don't know if it's with everybody. I know with my friends and I, the very first tooth is $20, and then after that, it's between 5 and 10. In this house, if you get a tooth extracted, if it came out on its own, I'd probably give her $5. But because she had to go to the dentist today, and we didn't know that she was getting her tooth pulled today, I thought she was just going to get a filling. But she got it pulled out, and she was a trooper. I'm going to give her $10 for that.
That's nice. Now, this is her baby teeth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it was her, if I'm not mistaken, it was probably her last tooth. She might have one more, I'm not 100% sure. But as soon as all her other teeth come in, and they are coming in, so within the next year or so, I'll be going to the orthodontist with her.
Mm-hmm. That's when they start, around 9, 10 years old.
Well, how do you know that she's going to need one?
That's what he told me.
Everybody needs an orthodontist now.
That's what the orthodontists say.
That is what the
Well, no, she
orthodontist say.
definitely does. I mean, her teeth. She's got teeth that are coming in crooked, and she's got a mouth like I did. I had to wear braces when I was younger.
No, it's funny because both my sons have great teeth. My youngest, he's 29. He never had a cavity. Okay, my oldest son is 31, and he only had one cavity, as compared to their sisters, who, I guess between their mother and myself, I mean, I remember as a kid having 11 cavities at a time, but they were small little fillings, you know. But back in those days, they didn't give you a shot, so it was agony. You
Yep.
know? It's enough agony hearing the drill go, let alone putting up with the pain, you know, and suffering.
Well, I got put to sleep when I was her age. I had the sweet ass, but they don't really do that anymore. They actually gave her they gave her the shot today. But this is not the first time. I mean, she's had, what did she have? I think she had 4 other teeth pulled out besides this one prior. I know she had 2 at the same time. And I think she had like 16 cavities, or maybe 18.
Wow.
No, I think she had 16 cavities.
Wow.
But not this time. This was a while ago.
You are certainly keeping your dentist busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
The
tell
thing
you.
is, it's a friend. He's a friend, so it's not that bad. And plus, in fact, I have coverage, so we don't pay for it.
Are you on the Medicaid
You are
now?
lucky. And I'm surprised that he pulls teeth. Usually they have you go to a specialist.
Well,
to have
not
teeth
not
pulled.
a kid's teeth.
No,
Children's
this
teeth.
guy is a very good. He's a good pediatric dentist. He does it all. Oh, well, almost all.
Well, I know.
Felix still goes to the pediatric dentist. They give him charms and candy. He
Yeah.
loves it.
Yeah, and I'm still waiting for my first tooth to come out.
That's right. Hey, listen, Elisa, you should go back to
funny.
sleep. You should go and rest. You know, see, if it was up to me, I didn't know that you were suffering like this. I never would have got you out of bed.
Yeah, well,
Well, if you would read your Facebook every now and then, you would know.
I read my Facebook,
I don't.
Yeah.
but I
Read
haven't
your
been.
messages.
I wasn't on Facebook today, and I don't think I was on Facebook that
I
much
wasn't
yesterday
today.
either.
It wasn't yesterday either. It was about a week ago. Read it. I sent you an inbox. I inboxed you.
You did? What did you
What's
say?
I
what?
did.
What's an inbox? You.
I'll let you know in a
Inbox is
second.
when you send a private message to the person.
Oh, you didn't send it to me, did you?
No, I have your number. If I needed you, I text you. But I don't have Mark's number, so
Oh.
I inboxed him.
Okay, because I was gonna say I don't even know what I guess Diane, that you told me what inbox is.
Thursday, when you get a chance. I did not see that. Just wanted to let you know I called my doctor and he wants to see me. I apologize.
That's okay, I understand.
No, that's not the point. The last thing I sent you was that I remembered
The confession box.
was the confession box, exactly. You know, but I really do apologize, and I will enter you into my log here. So I apologize. My bad, as the kids say. My bad.
You are forgiven.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm not. Thank you. Anyway, thank you
Oh,
for
by the
giving.
way,
Yeah.
I just want to know before I forget, because I've had a tendency of forgetting things too, which is not normal for me. But being that next week is Halloween, what are you guys being for Halloween? What are you guys doing for Halloween?
Well, I don't know. Last year, I know I explained
You mean-
the origin of Halloween.
You mean for the show? or in
No,
general?
in general. You dressing up and all that? I
Oh,
mean, it's on
no.
the weekend this year.
No, we.
Yeah, it's on
Are you going to be
Saturday.
home giving out candy? Let me know because I want the addresses. I'm hitting all 5 boroughs in Jersey.
You got it.
Oh boy. Wow. She's going to have plenty of bags full of candy.
Yeah.
You know, I
Listen,
remember as
she
a
hardly
kid.
has any teeth, so what the hell?
Yeah,
You
really.
know?
She'll have to gum her candy.
Nah,
I remember as a
yeah,
kid.
nah,
I remember as a kid.
we're,
We lived in the projects in Brooklyn, and there were only 5 apartments on the floor, and there were 6 floors. So you had all of 30 families, and we used to get like 2 or 3 bags full of candy because nobody had plastic jack-o'-lanterns or fancy carrying things. We just took a regular paper bag, you know, and
I just used to open my mouth and tell them throw it in.
we used to get so much candy. I remember my oldest son, entrepreneur that he was at the time, okay, he used to also get a lot of candy, and the stuff that he didn't want, he would sell. You know, and I used to have
sell
kids. Yeah, you know, I had kids coming in the next day in school as a teacher, and the kids were doing that. They would sell the candy to those people, you know, the stuff they didn't want. The good stuff, of course, they
Wow.
kept.
Wow.
I remember going trick-or-treating and coming home and having candy until Easter. I still have Halloween candy till like Easter, and then of course I get my Easter candy. But I mean, again, you know, growing up, I also grew up in the projects, so we did the buildings in the projects, but then we also did the private houses across the street from us. So we'd make out like bandits.
Let me tell you, that's the truth.
Well, I remember
That's the truth.
when I was young, when me and Fred used to walk the streets, but we used to live in Queens, a middle village, and it was better to walk to the shopkeepers in people's homes. The shopkeepers in our neighborhood were really generous, you know, so it was really good.
We never had that growing up. We didn't think to go to the stores, or at least the stores didn't do it like now they
Well,
do
you
it.
know, that don't forget, I mean, I don't know where you were, but I know in Brooklyn where I was, there weren't that many stores there. So we basically
Oh no,
just
I lived on Nostrand Avenue. It was all stores.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You see, but with us, it's
We
all
basi-
those middle villages, all mom and pop stores.
Yeah, they were. That's true.
You go into you go to the fruit store. He may give you an orange, you cut an orange or two. You know, you go to
Yeah, even back then, Felix would go into the video store and they'd let him go into the back where the porno movies were, you know.
Well, what's good about the fact that it's on Saturday this year is I think, well, I'm going to go, we're going to take her, someone's going to have to come with me because I'm really not supposed to drive myself. I can't be in the car by myself right now. So
Let Samantha drive.
And yeah, I should let her drive. She drives me crazy. Why not? So I'm going to go to my cousin's house and spend like a couple of hours in Jersey, and then come back and do my neighborhood here in Staten Island. But I'm also going to do the malls as well, because I'm sure the malls will do it too. So we're probably going to have candy until next year.
Well, you know what's really terrible? You know, on the week, I mean, I think when it falls on a Saturday or a Sunday, it's terrible because the kids come all day long. You know, the little kids come with their parents. They're cute. And then just when you think you're finally finished, you get the teenagers coming. You know?
Right.
And they come until God knows when.
But the bad thing about having it on a Saturday or a Sunday is the fact that a lot of people are not home during the day. So most of these kids that go during the day get kind of gypped. Like my neighborhood alone, I know there's hardly anybody home during the day. And when you go at night, if you go late at night,